What up, party people? It's your girl Ellie B coming at you live from Alicante, Spain. Let's dive into my time in the United States. As many of you know, I went to the US for 2 weeks before we came here to Spain. I got this amazing pin, which is unrelated, but it's incredible. So I will be holding it. It will be distracting. Boop, boop, boop. I gotta realize it, but I stole it. Anyway, Robert and I flew from Saudi to Doha, Doha to London, London to Charlotte, and then drove down to Colombia on 28th, 29th, something of June. Got to Cola Town, put our bikes together, did some errands and stuff, got to go see Lainey, got to see mom and dad, got to see Edward. And then Saturday rolled around, did more, we had a lot of little things we needed to do. In Colombia, we needed to get a bunch of medicines and stuff that aren't available in Saudi. And look at this rogue hair. So Saturday was a big get what you got to get done day. And then Robert needed to get bike shorts and all this other stuff. And then we had dinner with Lainey and Eliza. We went and got some Asian at Saki. Delicious. And then Sunday we woke up very early and drove to Charleston to see our friend Boyd and his new baby and his wife Madison. His baby's name is Bear. Bear's over a year old, but we haven't met him yet. So we took him his trinkets. I make baby stools, and he had his birthday present that we had for him from birth and also number one. So we took that down there, got lunch with them. It was delightful to get to see them. I actually don't think we have a picture. Maybe I have a picture of Robert with Bear. Bear and I were tight. So I got to see them, which was nice. And then we drove from there. We drove through Charleston proper. I got to hug Julia. We got to see Julia. Got to say hey, because she's in Charleston on an internship this summer. And also taking biology or physics or something. So got to see her, which is delightful. And my aunt, her mom. And then from there, we drove to Litchfield. Stayed at the house. Mom met us there. We just vibed, actually. We got it ready for 4th of July. And then Robert's parents came on Monday. So Eric and Margaret were there Monday, Tuesday, and they left Wednesday. So with them, we had a beef root stew, we had a tenderloin, I think we had ribs, and that was the 4th of July. We just went to the beach, played games, vibed, hung out, played some hilarious games that I can't talk about because they're not appropriate. But had a good time just getting to kind of chill on the beach. They left Wednesday. Edward left Thursday. The Burnsides arrived Wednesday and Thursday. So Robert Burnside got there Wednesday. The rest of the family got there, Brooks and Linda and Brooks' boyfriend Doug got there on Thursday. And same kind of thing. Games, activities, obviously a lot of eating, a lot of beach time. The 4th of July was on Saturday, so we decorated the golf cart to look like a Waffle House. We all had Waffle House t-shirts because, as you know, Waffle House is America's breakfast place. So we passed out beef jerky and these little waffles and some bracelets. It was a good parade. We thought we definitely won. We felt so confident. And then there was a freaking golf cart dressed just made into an ice cream truck. And they had proper costumes, and they were handing out candy ice cream. We lost. I was furious. What do you mean? What do you mean? Anyway, so upset. I digress. The ice cream truck won for sure. But we have some ideas. In 3 years, when it's mom's turn again, we've got ideas. So not ice cream truck or Waffle House. It's better. Snap, crackle, pop. So we did our what's that called? Parade. And then from there we did beach time. The flyover was at 1. Super cool. The jets were awesome, obviously. The Apaches were very, very low. I swear I could have jumped up and touched. I mean, not really, but they were really low and loud. Well, there were some people who just had planes that they flew their planes in them, their old planes, and they did tricks and stuff. They were just having the time of their life. No military involved. They were just vibing. They were there for the vibes. So that was really cool to see them just hang out. My voice is going because after the 4th of July, which was already a lot of talking and yelling and shouting, was Eliza's bachelorette. So Robert left on the 5th early in the morning to go to Spain to be with his cousin, and then to come to Alicante ahead of me to kind of get the apartment set up for our month in Spain, because summer in Spain. There's no cool not shitty way to say oh yeah, I spend my summers not where I live because it's better. So I summer in Spain. And my hair looks beautiful because of Eliza's bachelorette. So I'm obsessed with it. Hence why the vlog is happening I'm a little dirty, but like, come on, the curls, hello, like stunning. So, well, not like that, but so Robert left on Sunday. We transitioned, and Liam as well, and we transitioned everything to the, I had to think about it, Revelers Roost. And then Dad left on Monday morning, and then me and Mom and Liza got to work getting the Revelers Roost set up for Liza's bridesmaids. It was her bachelorette weekend the next weekend. Thank you to Mom and Liza for scheduling it when I could be there. It was perfectly timed. So while Robert was gallivanting through northern Spain and working and all that jazz, I was in South Litchfield with Mom and Liza. We went shopping. I got a cool pair of jeans and some shirts, but we also set up the house. So I wish somebody has pictures. I don't know where they are. The decorations were really cute for all of like an hour, and then the tape was trash, so it just fell apart. Also, I thought I ordered like off-white bride-to-be balloons, and they ended up being like a solid poo-poo green. Like it matched the wall. Like it looked like the wall was bulging. So not ideal. But we spent time on the beach, ran a bunch of errands. There was some rain, decorated the house, got everything ready. First people arrived on Thursday. So we had 4 girls on Thursday, and then Mom left Friday morning after we went and got the rental car, which was Ruby. I wish I took a picture of Ruby. She is a bright red minivan. She killed it. She was a great car to have for the whole weekend. Bachelorette kicked off. We went on the beach on Friday, and then we did a sunset cruise that like kind of was cut short by the rain, but that was fine. It was all we needed. They had like a rum punch. They had music. We were with some families because our boat was too small to take out during the rain, like during the potential storm. But it was delightful. Liza got to drive the boat. Sensational. Went to the bar, got a little drink, and then we went back home, ate chicken tetrazzini, which everybody loved. Shout out to Mom for making it for us. And then we did game night. So Anna Ketchum, one of the maids of honors, had like this adorable game that she had like Liam answer questions, but Eliza answer them first, and then like a video of what Liam said. So it was really, so it would be like, oh, what, like who said I love you first? And then Eliza, we'd pause it, and Eliza would say, well, I said it on December 12th, whatever. And then it would flip, and Liam would be like, oh, Eliza said it on December 12th. So like all their answers lined up, and it was so sweet, and it was so good. Good job, Anna. And then the other maid of honor, Lex, had these like posters made, and they were perfect. Like they looked so good outside the house and inside the house. There was like 4 of them. So that was Friday. Friday night we played games. I did some trivia and some other games we played. Red team dominated, obviously. And then on Saturday, we all stayed up really late till like 3 a.m. So Saturday we were waking up. I still woke up early. Laz and I got coffee for some of the girls. And then I had a big brunch spread. So we had pancakes and eggs and muffins and grits and fruit. And we had a big spread for breakfast. And then it was time for the shower. We did like a little shower for Eliza. So she got to open her gifts, and opened her gifts. And from there we went to the beach. So we had lunches, like a packed lunch on the beach, and we did beach Olympics. The blue team caught up to the red team, and then didn't maintain the win. So the red team did win. You'll see pictures of it. Good job, red team. That's Eliza's team, so what can you do? But it got to the point where people on the beach were like cheering for the different teams, and a lady came up afterwards and was like, oh my gosh, this looked like so much fun. Like, what were the games? I'm like, well, let me tell you. So we were inspiring people on the beach. I don't think they realized how physical I was going to make them get. I was like, we're actually all running, so put on shoes. Not really, but kind of. And then, yeah, from there, we went to Frank's for dinner. Frank's Outback, outside, in the back, whatever it is. It was delicious. Our waiter looked like a guy I knew from high school, so I was like absolutely bewildered the whole time. I'm like, surely they're related. Like finally I was like, what's your last name? And he was like, Whitaker. I'm like, I don't know Whitaker. I was like, are you related to like this person? And he was like, no. I'm like, all right, well, maybe you are. You're long lost. You need to call like your mom and see if you were kidnapped as a child. It was weird. And like nobody believed me, and I like went all the way back on my Instagram and found a picture and was like, doesn't they look the same? And they were like, oh, they do. So we took pictures as well. Obviously had a photo shoot. Photos on the veranda, flash photography on the veranda, as Myers says. So it was a wonderful time. Everybody got together. The teams were fun. Everybody had a good time. It was cool to see people, like, to see Eliza's high school friends as adults. They're still like 12 to me, but it was a good time. Brooks got to come from the Pelican Perch over and everything. Robert and I went to the Y down at the beach. For those of you who do not know, if you're a member of the YMCA, you have access to over 2,000 different places, like gyms, YMCA gyms, and some in Puerto Rico. I'm like, this is great because there's a Y right outside of South Litchfield. So we go, and the lady's like, oh, sorry, we're not that kind of YMCA. And I'm like, what? She said, so you have to pay for a day pass. I'm like, that's fine, I'll pay for a day pass. Then we pay for the day pass. It's the whole thing. We have to have our photo ID. We do not have that because we're coming to the gym. So I have like a picture of my passport. Fast forward. Robert goes home. I'm still using it. Like, I can go get a day pass whenever I want. And I don't need like a month pass because I'm only there for 2 weeks. So I go get a day pass. I was like, hi, should I reserve the pool? And she was like, yeah, you have to reserve the pool. And I'm like, okay, well, I haven't been doing that, but I'd like to reserve the pool. Well, it was in 45 minutes. I'm like, that's fine. I'll do some workouts before. I go to work out. I go to get to the pool. And this lady is like, she's like very Italian and like kind of old. And she's like, oh, the pool's closed. And I'm like, no, it's not. I'm getting in right now. I have like an hour of swimming to do. She was like, well, there's a thunderstorm. I'm like, it's an indoor pool. Confusion. I see your confusion. Now you see my confusion. So apologies for the cutoff. Basically, what happened was my phone ran out of storage. So where I left off was the pool was closed because of a thunderstorm. Turns out that if it thunders, even if it's an indoor pool, there's like electricity on the ground and it could shock the water. I don't know. So I did not get to swim that day. All to say, training's been a little wackadoodle. I don't know if you've heard, but I'm training for a full Ironman in December. Tell your friends so I hold myself accountable. Anyway, I'm in Spain now, obviously, and I'm in different clothes, obviously, because it's been a couple days since I've revisited this video. And I just wanted to say that so far Spain's been good. We did our first long bike ride. We did a 2-hour bike ride this morning, and it was delightful. I mean, it was uphill, which was not great, but rolling hills are what my Ironman will be, so I'm practicing on hills here. Bless Robert for finding the route for us to take. Got our bikes in the apartment. Ta-da! So anyway, that's me. It was delightful being home. We're in Spain trying to get into a bit of a routine now. We are going to Madrid. Spain is in the World Cup. Woo! FIFA World Cup. So we're going to Madrid on Sunday. And just to be a part of it. I mean, obviously we don't really care, but we do care because we're in Spain. So yay, España! We got to watch the Spanish people watch the game, and they were all very excited. So we're like, we're just gonna go be a part of it in Madrid. We just want to be a part of the party. So we're gonna go. I'm already like banking up on my sleep. Like I took a nap today because like I have to be wide awake on Sunday at 9 p.m. for this game. So we'll see if it's a good time. I'll check back in then. But as of now, all Gucci. See you later.